Okay, we're back. I think this is the fourth episode 4. Oh my god. So, I am taking 30 days to find love online on the app known as Zoosk. It's the highest rated dating app, and it was recommended by my friend Janet. So I thought, why not? I don't know if I've given a little backstory, but I've been divorced for almost 15 years, I think. 14? I don't know. I lost count after 4. Maybe after 3. I don't know. It's math, whatever. And since then, I had a 3.5 year long relationship, which I thought would lead to marriage, and I was clearly wrong. Anyway, then let's see, I've been dating probably everybody, and then I got really tired of dating apps, and then COVID kind of happened, and I've got tons of stories. So if you want to listen to my podcast with Julie, it's what is it, Dating After 50 with Robin and Julie, and we will be coming back shortly with more new episodes. But I'm doing this little experiment and doing a little kind of chronicle, if you will, and I would love to hear what people have to say about this. So Zoosk, I'm on the web. I don't really care for the mobile app. Nothing about the app itself. I don't know. Maybe it is. I prefer the web. It's just easy for me to type messages and see things. And one of the things I really don't like about Zoosk is that it's hard to see a profile and their pictures in the web app. So maybe you could fix that. Otherwise, I have to go back on the thing. So anyway, I last left it with we got rid. The narcissist doctor, sports doctor, left the building, which is great because I didn't want to have to deal with him. My spidey senses said, "Warning, Will Robinson," and so he's gone. I'm always a little leery about really attractive men. And then the not so attractive men look like they have done nothing to groom themselves and present themselves. So I always go, wow, you're not even really working with what you have. Anyway, being judgy. I'm trying to be really curious about people and just go into this without expectation, but I'm also noticing, different patterns that come up for me and different feelings that come up for me about, interacting with men online. And anyway, I do have a positive. So one of the first people out of the gate is Come Sail With Me. I call him Bam Bam because he reminds me of the Flintstones. And he's kind of cute, not necessarily my normal type. He's blonde and whatever, but he is my age. I'm usually into the younger guys. And so we've been back and forth on the app, and then he gave me his phone number, and I kind of ignored that for a little bit, and then I decided to take his number and take a look at, do some due diligence and see if he is who he says he is, and he seems to check out. And so last night we had a phone call, like a real phone call. Zeus also doesn't have an in-app phone calling system. At least I haven't seen it. Not at least not on the web. Obviously, it wouldn't be, but I didn't see it on the mobile. So that's kind of a not great. I don't know why they don't. But I showed you last time that they have this kind of like great date thing, which I thought was kind of cool. Anyway, so we're off the. He and I had a long conversation. My usual is 20 minutes, and then if I'm bored, then I just excuse myself and move on. But this lasted over an hour, and I found him very easy to talk to. He lives in my town, so he's very close to here. He he seems like he's done some work on himself and that he has a level of self-awareness, which I appreciated. Um, I'm pretty easy to talk to, so like I'm kind of like, okay, like is this like normal? Are you normally But anyway, one of the things I found him, like he would ask me a question, or not often. There wasn't a lot of questions he asked, which was fine because our conversation was flowing. But I noticed that he like really took up a lot of room when it came to the conversation. Like he would ask me a question and I would start to answer, and then he would interject with his story. So that's kind of like I've got a little amber flag going, but it was the first conversation. So sometimes people are nervous and they just want to share a lot. He didn't overshare, so I was really appreciative of that. Funny thing is that he's a musician. Is part One of his side things he does. He's a musician, and so he had asked me where I worked out because I had mentioned that I work out. I'm a CrossFitter, and I told him where my gym was, and he's like, "Oh, that's where I practice." I was like, "Oh, okay." So he knows the father of one of our coaches, and so that was kind of interesting. Um, Overall, I had a really good feeling about it, and so I'm looking forward to meeting him. I don't know if we'll have chemistry because, like, the last guy I talked to on the phone had, we had great phone, but when we met, it was kind of like, wah wah, whatever. It happens. That's dating, right? So, I'm looking forward to meeting him. We haven't set a date, but we did talk about going for a walk. I'm currently on COVID protocol, so I'm like really being cautious about where I go. I'm testing tomorrow, so I'll be fine. I haven't gotten sick, but I was exposed. So I use quotes. I use air quotes a lot. Anyway, so far so good. So I'm going to take you on another. So this is something like that I think Julie and I've talked about, but maybe not. But I read something recently about this, and or maybe it was in some, I don't know, Reddit group. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm going to share my screen with an email that I received. Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on. And I am sharing my screen. I hope anyway. Here we go. All right. So, number one, the heart thing, that's fine. But this guy decided to send a note to me, and I'm going to read it to you. And I want your feedback. So in the comments, I really kind of want to understand, especially if you're a guy. But women, I don't know if you've come across this. So, hello, how are you doing? Okay, fine. I must say you've got a lovely smile. Well, all right, not very creative, but I get it. Opening lines are. I wonder why a woman like you is still single. Like, that is probably the worst thing you could ever say to a single woman. I wonder why you're still single. So that's like the first piece that, number one, like it's kind of offensive. It's like, well, I'm single because I don't choose well. My relationships haven't worked out. Whatever. Anyway, these people are going to pop up here on these notifications. Anyway, perhaps all the men around you are blind. I don't think they're blind, but I think that most of them that I've come across thus far don't have the maturity to be in a relationship with someone like me. And yeah, that sounds sort of like, I don't know. I'm in a really good place in my life, so I don't feel like I need a man. I feel like I would love to have a partner. I would love to find the ideal mate. But if that never happens, I finally worked to a place where that's okay. Like, that's okay if I never have a long-term husband, partner, whatever. But that doesn't stop me from hoping or taking actions to find that partner. It just means that if plan B is being alone and living my life in a way that makes me happy, that's groovy. I'm good with that. Okay, so perhaps all the men around you are blind. LOL. Well, I hope that I put a little laugh on your face. Well, you put kind of a question mark on my face, but okay. I think we are probably looking for real stuff on here. My name is Barry. I hope this message will meet you in good and healthy condition. I'll be happy to be friends with you and share words of life together. Words of life together. Anybody know what that means? I'm not looking for a woman I can live with. I want to find a woman that I can't live without. It would be wonderful if we can both establish a connection with each other and try to know more about ourselves. What do you think? Right now I'm thinking, I don't think so. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what he looks like. Okay. He's 64. He lives in Pewaukee. He doesn't smoke. He's a Pisces. He attended college. He's divorced. They are not at home. He's looking for women for friendship and long-term dating. I don't think he has any more pictures than this one. Nope, no more pictures. One picture. Okay, another beef. Okay, the guy looks okay. Like, he looks like he's standing in Madison, Wisconsin, which he probably is. Yeah, Miss Kitty, I know. My cat's right here. What's with the sunglasses? And this being the only picture that you have? I don't know. Guys, come on, do better. People, do freaking better. Well, he's interested in basketball, dancing. He's a dog lover. He likes to bake. And that's it. There's like really nothing else that he's talking about in his profile. And he lives 77 miles away from me. So that's a big no, because I do not want to spend time traveling to see somebody. I have a full life, especially on the weekends and stuff. They don't fit neatly into my life, or if they're not so fabulous that I would drive that 77 miles. And Pewaukee is nice. I don't mind Pewaukee. I like Milwaukee area. I love Wisconsin. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, Bear. I'm sorry, Barry. It's enough for me. So, let's see. Has anybody else said anything? Oh, definitely Happy has left me a message. Good morning. I read your profile. I like what I read. My name is Frankie. And he sent me a bear. Okay. All right. I don't know what that means. He lives in Des Plaines. That's pretty near me. High school, graduate, retired, divorced, looking for women. Let's see his other pictures. Okay, if I edit this video, I'm going to put a big WTF over my head. WTF, definitely Happy. I do not understand that. Sunglasses again. No, thank you. What the heck is that? What the heck? Let's see if there's a bigger picture. He works out. Oh my God, seriously, people. I'm being so judgy. I hope you're all being judgy along with me. What's with the cross? Oh my God. Love life. I'm very honest. Story of love life. I'm very honest, sincere, and spiritual person. I love working out and eating healthy. I like being outdoors as much as possible. Bike riding, walking on the beach. I would be perfect match. I would love to meet somebody that is honest, sincere, spiritual, and become friends and see what happens. I don't think I can become friends with somebody with a cross in their picture. Like, okay, backstory. I live in a very diverse community, and maybe that represents religion to him, But to me, that's kind of offensive because I live in this diverse area. I'm highly sensitive to stuff like that. Meet for a coffee, glass of wine, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, he has a lot of gifts to give. Wow. Too bad I didn't get the kissy face. The lips. Sorry, dude. All right, well. I mean, seriously. Okay, if you're listening to this, if you're, for some reason, very curious about my 30 days to find love online through Zoosk, and you need some profile help, I am happy to review your profiles. And from a woman I consider myself a woman of value. From my perspective, I am happy, especially pictures. Please, for the love of God, forget the sunglasses. I'm guilty of that too. But like, please, come on. Mm-mm. And more than one picture. And forget the cross and the sunsets. And your kids. Can't stand that. I know I'm so judgy. You can judge me all you want in the comments, but so this is day 4. And so far, I'm going to give my experience so far, because I'm talking to Come Sail Away with Me. I'm going to give it a 7. Maybe 6.5, 6.5, 7. I haven't gotten any really creepsters yet. I kind of know the scammers. I've seen them before on other apps, and so I kind of know that. But if I see a few of those, I'm going to keep them for an episode, because y'all need to see it. You need to know, or at least on this journey. All right. So thank you for listening. And if you, I'm also a reader. So if you are interested in checking out my website, it's in the description. And if you, of course, like what you're seeing and want more content or whatever, just hit that little bell, subscribe, do whatever. I don't care. This is really for me right now. And just kind of seeing what might occur on this highly rated app. If I get adventurous and try another one, I will definitely share that. The web-based ones I prefer, because I can show it to you on the phone too. Anyway, I'll let you know if I have a date with the sailor guy, and what else might be coming up. Thanks for listening.